Hey guys, today we're gonna make a recipe that you probably think is impossible, but it's not. We're making cheesy grits. So I've never been a fan of grits. I think they're gross, I've never gotten them, but this recipe is amazing and I'm gonna show you exactly how to make it. We're getting a bottom heavy saucepan heating to high heat, and we are going to add in 1 cup of beef stock. So the goal here is to have the beef stock reduced to about half. That concentrates the flavor and it evaporates some of the water. So we're gonna let that happen before we move on to the next step. While the beef stock is reducing, we are going to grind up some chia seeds. So this is gonna be part of the base of our grits, but I promise you, the end result, you cannot taste the chia seeds at all. I'm not a fan of these, the earthy flavor, I don't like it, but that's okay because all I taste is delicious, savory, cheesy grits. So I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds to the coffee grinder we use to pulse up all our ingredients. I'm just gonna pulse it. That looks good. Really ground up. And we're just gonna set that aside for now. So we're just gonna let the beef stock reduce and then we'll be back to add in the heavy whipping cream. All right guys, so this looks about good. It's halfway and you can tell it's concentrated because it's even browner in color. So we are just gonna remove this from the heat and add 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. And then we're gonna add in the seasonings as well, which is just garlic powder, salt, and pepper in whatever portions you want. I like to go heavy with most things because I want that flavor to come through. But with the pink salt, you can go a little light because the stock is reduced. And so there's a lot of sodium in that stock already. Now we're just gonna give this a whisk. Oh, I can smell all the flavors already. And now it's just a waiting game. We're gonna let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes until it thickens. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes and you can see how it's thickened. And so that's the chia seeds at play right there. Chia seeds added to any liquid will make something congeal or make it thicker. So a lot of people like to use chias for like chia seed pudding, for example. Now that this is good, we're gonna add in the last 2 ingredients, butter and grated Parmesan. So I'm gonna toss in 2 tablespoons of butter, and the mixture should be hot still so it'll melt down, and 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan. We're gonna give it another mix, and everything should melt down, come together. So if yours has cooled a lot and the butter and cheese aren't melting, you can put it back on the stove and heat it through a little to help the melting process. Okay, so it's all melted down, it's thick, it's looking like some delicious savory grits. Perfect. So now let's serve this up and see what it looks like. This looks amazing, it smells amazing, it's super cheesy. Look at that. Okay, so obviously you could eat it as is, but we're gonna top it with some blackened shrimp. So let's get these bad boys on. Oh baby, that's beautiful. So obviously the shrimp's gonna be delicious, but I'm gonna give these grits a try, let you know what I think. Oh man, look at how cheesy that is. It's so good. You can't taste the chia seeds at all. And because I've ground them up, you don't get like any grit or like texture from them. It's perfect. If I'm gonna eat grits ever in my life, it's gonna be this recipe. It's cheesy, it's seasoned well, and it's also low carb. Like you can't really beat that. So definitely make these. Linked below will have the ingredients and the recipe and exactly how to make them step by step. You're not gonna wanna miss out on this recipe. Thanks for joining us.